Today, trouble is my business as I count down 5 brutal crime films currently streaming in the United States. But first, if you like your movies, television shows, and books a little grimier and rougher around the edges, be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss our latest uploads. My number 5 pick is actually a critically acclaimed television show which has sort of fallen out of our collective memories lately, but is currently streaming on Hulu, and it is The Shield. Breaking from the traditional conventions of the cop genre, The Shield focuses on the tension between a group of corrupt but effective cops led by Detective Vic Mackey as he clashes with his superiors and coworkers. The show is older, having debuted in 2002, but it hardly feels dated. The show features a dirty, ugly aesthetic. One gets the impression that violent crimes are taking place just off camera. The Shield ran for 7 seasons, and all 7 of them are currently streaming on Hulu. My number 4 pick is one of the more commercially successful films on this list, and it is Guy Ritchie's Wrath of Man, a sort of revenge picture revolving around a series of armored truck robberies. Guy Ritchie has done a lot of great work in the crime genre, but Wrath of Man is far and away his darkest and most mature film. This is some of Ritchie's best work as an action director, featuring some great gunplay and really well done action sequences. Wrath of Man is currently streaming on Amazon Prime in the United States. My third pick pops up in a lot of these sorts of lists, and for good reason. I am speaking, of course, about the intriguingly titled Brawl in Cell Block 99. Written and directed by S. Craig Zahler, Brawl in Cell Block 99 features Vince Vaughn in possibly the best performance of his acting career. Though Vaughn is known more for his work in the comedy world, here he plays a drug courier and former boxer who is at the mercy of his enemies as they force him to instigate violent acts and turn the prison he resides in into a battleground. The film is deliberately paced and can be a bit of a slow burn, but trust me when I tell you that the film is punctuated by brutal and gruesome violence. Brawl in Cell Block 99 is currently streaming for free on Tubi in the US. The number 2 film on this list is another violent prison picture titled Avengement. The movie stars Scott Adkins as a prisoner who escapes and sets out to seek revenge on those who put him in prison in the first place. Coming in at just under an hour and a half, Avengement features a much quicker pace than Brawl in Cell Block 99. And in addition to bringing his physicality and martial arts prowess to the fight scenes, Adkins also turns in one of his better acting performances, really disappearing into the role at times. Avengement is currently streaming on both Amazon Prime and Netflix in the United States. My number 1 pick is one of many films to be inspired by the Charles Bronson classic, Death Wish, the 1982 William Lustig picture, Vigilante. The film stars Robert Forster as a factory worker who vows to avenge the death of his son after a corrupt judge allows the killers to go free. Crime in this movie is depicted as a brutal, nonsensical sort of plague overtaking New York City, and similar to The Shield, depicts a society that almost feels lawless. Vigilante is currently streaming for free on Tubi, as well as on the horror streaming service Shudder in the United States. And that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know what you think of these recommendations and what some of your favorite crime movies are in the comments down below. Bye for now.